Hey, what's up guys? Josh back. Today we're going to be working on the body of the car. So I just recently clay barred the entire exterior. And the reason I'm doing this is because with this whole coronavirus thing going on, I live in Washington. All the schools are shut down. All the public events are shut down. I was planning on doing some roll racing this weekend. Maybe trying to do some track events. And yeah, there's nothing to do. So I've kind of bought some extra cases of water, a bunch of rice, a bunch of food. And I've got a bunch of supplies. I'm kind of hunkered down at home and just going back and forth to work. So yeah, so I got the body clay barred like I said. Went ahead to remove the spoiler, and I've got a little bit of issues starting to form where the spoiler was, so I'm not sure if water was getting in around these areas, but yeah, there's a little bit of damage to the paint, and it's more noticeable on this side. So you can see there's definitely been some rust here before, and somebody has patched it because that's been repainted obviously. So this at some point will need to be redone, but I'm just going to clean it up and polish it for now. And I went ahead and picked up the BOSS dual action G21 orbital buffer from Griot's garage last weekend. I've got the entire kit, so I've got all the different correcting creams, plus the best of show wax, the sealant. Came with all the different pads. So I've never used a system like this. I've just watched videos on YouTube. So I'm going to go ahead and give it a go and see what I can do. Alright, so this is the new polisher. This is the G21, which means it has a 21-inch throw. And it's got all the different speed settings. So yeah, it's supposed to be pretty nice. And I thought about going with the rupees, and I picked this up as an entire kit. So it came with all the polishing and all the pads and everything for just around $400. So I thought it was a far better deal than just the rupees, which runs like $450 for just the polisher itself. But this has all the different instructions. So you've got your most aggressive to least aggressive and which pad to match it up with. So it's kind of set up for somebody with intermediate to zero experience, which is me. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and give it a throw. I'm gonna probably start with I think I'm gonna start with this here, the corrective cream. Yeah, I'll probably start here. I don't think I'm gonna need this fast correcting cream. I don't need anything so aggressive. And for you guys that aren't sure what dual action means on one of these, it's basically the head spins, of course, at whatever speed setting you set it at. But beyond that, there's a 21mm throw. And that keeps the pad from getting too much heat buildup into the clear coat and burning through. So it's definitely a safer type of polisher, and it is a lot more aggressive, so it's gonna clean and tear through all that stuff a little bit faster, get your paint correction and bring your shine back to the paint. See those imperfections in the paint right there? It's like those scratches. So that's what we're trying to remove. Nothing crazy, but just something that's noticeable when you get close. And I'm just using the BOSS Best of Show. This is for moderate paint defects, because I didn't think I had any severe damage. And then this is the matching orange pad that goes with it for moderate correction to the paint. Alright, I'm going to reapply a little bit of polish on my pad. You want to keep the pad moist, but you don't want it soaking all the way through. So you can see it's only about halfway through, so I'm not over applying. is done. And let's look at the reflection of that light. And when we come up to the roof, using that same light, you can see, if the camera will pick it up, there's water spots on the paint. There's all kinds of crap that needs to be removed. It was not showing on the hood after we did it, so pretty happy with how that turned out. It's my first time ever using any type of professional grade polisher, so I think it's gonna look pretty sexy here in about the next 10 hours. Just look at the glaze on that. It's pretty much like a mirror finish. You can see a little bit of stuff on there, but it pretty much removes 95 of the imperfections in the paint. So I'm hoping when I do the perfecting cream that'll take it to the next level. But yeah, I did about 4 slow passes over the entire surface of everything so far. It's been a couple of hours. All I've got done is the hood and the roof. I even went ahead and removed the trim along the edge of the window, trying to get a little bit closer in these areas. I'm gonna still have to probably pick at that with like my fingernail to try to get that black grime off along the edge. It's just buildup from dirt sitting in those seams for all that time and just kind of getting stuck to the body, but I was able to get most of it off. I'll probably try to fine tune it just so I don't see it when I put the trim back on. The pad every once in a while needs to be cleaned, and I'm to the point now it needs to be done. So just use the brush. So now those pores are opened up. So I went ahead and got everything polished for the first time, and I went ahead and took out the striker and the door panel because it's all shot. I've got a new one here, although this one isn't zinc coated, but it's got the nice rubber guide to help catch the door so I don't have to slam it shut anymore. So I figured it was a good time to clean it while I was getting all this stuff all polished out. It's kind of hard to get the polisher I have in here because it's 6 inches. I need like a little 2-inch one to get in here and grind away at all this stuff to try to get it cleaner, but looks pretty good. And there's a few basically just along here from everybody getting in and out of the car for all the years. Right up front too there, so. Try a little microfiber on that, and then I'll start the perfecting cream next. Well, I went ahead and finished the fine correcting cream step. So you can see the paint has got a little bit more of a wet shine to it now. And then we're going to finish with the sealant next. And then that's going to cure for, needs 24 hours to cure, but I'm going to leave it until next weekend. So we're going to go ahead and we put on the Best of Show finishing foam pad, and we're going to be doing the sealant next. So I'll get that done and I'll show you guys what it looks like. are done. So we did the finishing cream, or the perfecting cream, and then we did the finishing sealant. So this needs to dry for 24 hours per the instructions. And then after that, we're good to go. But man, look at the shine and reflectivity in this paint. It's like flawless.
Yeah.
See all those lights, all those reflections, no more water spots, no more haze. There's still a few scratches here and there, but I'm not gonna try to get them out because it looks so much better than it did before. So yeah, you guys, for you to be quick, but I have to wait a week until I can finish this, and then I'll upload the video, so to you guys it will feel like it's all done in one step. But this has taken me about 20 hours to get to this level, and my son helped me with all this last step, so it would have taken way longer without him. Also got the spoiler all finished as well, so it's been clay barred and buffed and polished and sealed, and it's ready for wax. Well, Julie and I are out in the garage, and it has been 48 hours, and I've allowed the sealant to cure, so now it should be nice and solid, and we're going to go ahead and put on our best of show wax. Just going to apply it by hand with an applicator. It says on the back to let it cure for 20 to 30 minutes, so that's what we're going to do, and then we'll buff it off. That's starting to set up pretty good now, so you can see there's a haze to it. And as it kind of hazes up, that's when you're gonna buff it off. So we'll let that set up. I'll keep working on the bumper. Now it's very important to make sure that you have a nice big stack of fresh towels. These haven't been used on anything besides just paint, so there's no chance of contaminants, dust, dirt, or anything that's gonna scratch my freshly polished finish. So make sure you use good towels that are clean, that aren't cross-contaminated. We have the front fenders, hood, and bumper done. So this is the 4-stage process. And man, I can't tell you the difference in reflectivity and shine. I cannot wait to get this thing outside in the sun and just see the difference. So yeah, this thing is blinging. You can see the difference. This looks pretty good, but this has more, with that wax on it, has more of like that wet paint finish. Gives it a deeper gloss. Man, guys, I'm so excited. This is freaking awesome. I've never had any type of professional polisher before, and I've never dealt with any type of polishing kit that's any more expensive than about $50. So this is the BOSS G21, and I'll put links in the description down below if you want to pick the same type of system up. And I use the correcting pad with the correcting cream as my first stage. Then I use the perfecting cream with the perfecting pad, and then I use the finishing pad with the finishing sealant. Best of show liquid wax for the final step. So it was a 4-stage process. Besides that, the clay bar as well. So this whole detail is taking me probably about 20 hours, and still got a little bit of time to go. But anyway, guys, I'm gonna get this thing buttoned up. I'm gonna finish the rest of the panels, and then I'll be back to show you what it looks like. See that nice haze in the paint? So the wax is cured and ready to be removed. Went ahead and ordered all new mounting hardware for my spoiler from Terra Firma. Love these guys, they always have everything. So I got the new gaskets. The ones I have are all crusty. And new mounting bolt hardware. And if you guys are in need of any of this mounting hardware or the spoiler gaskets, I'll have links in the description down below where I got them from at TFA. See how it fits on, just like that. So I got the trunk popped, we'll throw that up, and then I'll finish wiping this thing down. Gotta put my window trim pieces back on, and we'll take it outside and see what she looks like in the light. This is the right side, facing forward, and I'm gonna put this big line down. I think that'll give you the better seal than that little line. Not sure if that's what I'm supposed to do, but that's what I'm gonna go for. Man, these are so much better on there having the actual washer and the correct screw. It's gonna work properly. Plus these have lock washers, so they're not gonna come loose either. check how the water beads off. Here's a quick look at just the way the water beads up, so it beads up real nice. Definitely give it a thumbs up. Well guys, we are all done with the job. Hopefully you liked the video. The car is polished. I love my BOSS 21 by Griot's Garage. Car looks fantastic. Julia, what do you think? Is it shiny? Looks really good. But yeah, I want to take it out tonight, and I ate dinner first, and the sun kind of already went down, so you can't see as much shine and reflection outside as I wanted to. So I'll take some more videos of it later and you guys can see it. But anyway, it's done, it's back together. It's ready to drive, and next time I'll probably be doing my turbo kit. That'll be the next video. But anyway guys, thanks for watching. Hope you guys subscribe, comment, and give me a thumbs up down below, and I will see you next time.